Hey all this and all this, welcome to the finale of Final Fantasy 1. Monks only, or only monk challenge. Basically the more masters now, so but still, because you call it the only monk challenge, but you will still always do the thing. Yeah. And it's gonna be the water boss here. It's going to be great. Reach of course level 99 on Galef because right, and he quote-unquote soloed Warmech, by the way, like that's so much power level difference. Like with Might Mages we had no chance against Warmech, but maybe we would have had a chance against Warmech if we would have been more smart. Instead of casting spells on Warmech, we should have used quote-unquote attacked it with our weapons. And I know that the main problem is that the staffs or the strongest weapon you can use on like a white mage, if we check here, like Sunblade does not work, Defender does not work, War plus 4 does not work on like White Wizard. I'm looking specifically for White Wizard here, or White Mage, because so White Wizard can use Horse Hammer, which is attack plus 18, which still is bad. Attack plus 18 is not good. So we can use Horse Hammer, we can use Wizard's. No, we can not even use Wizard Staff, but Wizard Staff is weaker. We cannot use Mage Staff. We can use Power Staff. This is attack plus 12. Stuff that, so yeah. So, Thor's Hammer, is that the best? I forgot if it was, because otherwise it's absolute suck. If Thor's Hammer were the thing that we had like several of. Stuff that would be really bad. So, let's fight some Hawkins. Yeah, we got sunglasses, but that doesn't matter because you're deaf. And I thought that these would be able to give you the Genji pieces, but maybe not. Pretty certain that I saw that Genji pieces is supposed to be in the first game, but maybe not. Imagine if it's just like, oh, full piece of Genji set. Whatever, is this going to be it? You need to go over there. But there's gonna be a place, yeah, at the very bottom there. We need to go to it, because that's gonna be the muscle movement. I'm 100% certain. Yeah, it's really good that if they kept it the same. I forgot if they did or not, because I'm pretty certain that we ended up using the Masamune, because after we did basically this temple, after we got everything and got basically to the same room where Chaos is, because you can enter Chaos room as long as you don't talk to Chaos, you can avoid the final fight. Mind Flayers. These we have not encountered yet. So these were supposed to be in the air tower place. Pretty certain we have to encounter these. So these are the strongest version of that scary enemy from the marshes. So that, and I believe the reason why they're doing so much damage is that if we wouldn't have a ribbon equipped, we would have been able to get one shot by this, because I think it has death touch. Whatever needs regular physical attacks. I think Golem is also new. That was one of the bestiaries we're missing, I'm pretty certain. Let us actually check the bestiary here. 119 of 128. So we're missing 2 here. 3 there. 4 there. 5 there. 6 there. 7 there. And then 8 is gonna be the very final one, which is gonna be where Chaos is. So that's gonna be Tiamat, and that's gonna be Chaos, like the refight. Let me check here now. Items not okay. Items not okay. Chain Mass Immune, Legendary Treasure Hunter. Oh, wow. Yes. So, Galef. Yeah, it is worse. I like in a katana without mask though. Oh man, it's worse. Is it worse for everyone? Absolutely. Is it? No, it's not worse for everyone. It is very strong for Yannick actually. Because it's way worse for Galef. 81 on ranged. But I am gonna test it anyway. Just because it has special properties, if I remember correctly here. Okay, so it dealt very low damage there, but the Masamune has a thing to it, if I remember correctly. Wait, I may do these first here. We forgot to check that actually here. What is it? Attack 56. So that 56, that puts it at, that actually puts it stronger than the Excalibur. But it does not have the same effective against all type of enemies. But if you check it, yes, every single one can use it. So now if that would have been the case with Excalibur, then that would have been pretty good. But yeah, the fact that is that their fist ends up being stronger than the Masamune here is the absolute crazy part. But we're gonna actually be using it on the weaker characters. So we're gonna use it on Yang. And that's all that's just in the game. And now we just need to go back up there. And then we need to go and defeat the other thing. Here is the thing, right? You saw there, he did pretty decent damage with it. So the thing, if I remember correctly with the Masamune, is that the Masamune, the amount of hits that you can get is kind of random with it. It's not a fixed value with the amount of hits you get with it. So you could get, like, let's see if he gets 14 hits again. He got 8 hits that time. So the damage on it can vary a lot. So you can get like a shit ton of hits, like you could get extremely lucky and get like you can get 20 hits with it, and then like you used absolutely slap with the damage and stuff that, you know. Let's see how many hits we're gonna get here, for example. So like it has very high damage potential. It shows that as having only 56 damage, but that's like very, very much a lie. So that's 8 hits for 1000 damage there, 1048 damage. So you see I'm stronger now without it. Nah. I think it's still strong with it, but I want to test that out with Galef again. Because what luck do we have? We have 43 luck. 46 on Cell though. I mean, like I feel like you should give it to whoever has the highest luck. Because I think the crit chance matters here actually a lot. So like 43, like 46. 43, 38. So now we're still up. Okay. Now we face off Tiamat again. Yeah, it's busy. Oh, 11 schools. I like how it looks like they have a pompadour actually. And that's the final room, as you can see, and it's like a face, kinda a bit. Final floor B5. For boss time. Let's fight chaos. Our levels on 99, 97, 84, 77. And one final heal up. With potions. Purple worms. These are there, they hit pretty good there. Awesome here. Cell with the 46 luck still. This isn't the game that has like the trophy for lovely and academic characters, right? Do you remember me? I was once the most renowned knight of Cornelia. Ah. 2,000 years from now, you kill me, I am Guardhand. Oh, you did defeat me then, but the 4 great forces saved me by sending me back to time. Once here, I sent the 4 fiends into the future, where they should once again use the 4 great forces to send me into the past. 2,000 years, I will remember none of this. But I will be reborn again here, born again into this endless cycle that I have created. Adios! Punch it. Jag tippar ett dagar for quite a bit of damage. But he's dead soon. We punch you. I hit you and I punch you. Punch you. EPS race. I'm not gonna use that strat som jag skulle. That's bad. Will we win? I used out battling. So damage high enough. Yeah, he has way more hit than I remember. Oh, this is scary. My fight money! Keys becomes gold mass. I need to space. We didn't even need to heal. Nice. The time loop was severed at last. The endless struggle that raged over 2,000 years had ended, and peace prevailed once more. I need to let it because I thought it was going to go faster. The light of the 4 crystals restored forces of wind, water, earth, and fire. It was a mere trick of fate that had given rise to the chain of God's wrath. But magnified by the 4 forces meant to guide the world, that trick of fate also gave birth to the fiends. Monsters had run rampant as the world sank into darkness. But all that is now past. With the 4 forces flowing as they were meant, the warriors prepared to cross time and return to the world they knew, a world where Princess Sarah, Queen Jane, and even Garland himself awaited. When was this fateful day that sent time spiraling into the Twilight? Even asked that question, but they didn't, of course, not do that in the NES region. None can say, because they never said this in the first one. Of course, it seemed the cycle into which time had fallen would last forever. But the bravery of 4 young travelers changed that. They took the forces that filled the world with darkness and used them to bait them for earthly light. That's how much sticks back. None will ever recall the struggle the 4 endured, for the breaking of the chain means that it never existed. But within the tales of fantasy that people tell, the memory of their deeds live on. Yeah, fine, fantasy. Tales of dwarves and elves, of dragons and shining civilizations that reached for the heavens even as they fell. And now their return is upon us. With the memory of their strike buried deep in their hearts, they will quietly watch over our world. Remember always that the forces of the world must be used as they were intended, that the power of light must never be used for dark, and that the true crystals resides in your heart. For you are the warrior who crossed time. Yeah, so they're actually not warriors of light, they're time warriors. Oh, you are the ring of light. Time shenanigans light. Oh, is that gonna be the I'm not part of text, you are the ring of light, okay. And it's pretty nice, the shot there and stuff that, but they weren't that. I know there was a lot of text even on the NES here, but it didn't say this. So basically, because if you would go by this, then that would mean that the prologue plan to Final Fantasy 1 started all the way back on the NES, basically, pretty much the whole like idea of Stranger's Paradise, stuff that. To end, right? Text. Going to space, hell yeah. Going to space. Birdie nom nom went on the roof. Birdie fucking nom nom totally went on the roof. Birdie fucking nom. So how much can we record? We can record. Okay, good. So this was very quick. So yeah, that has been it for the very much for the Monk challenge. So yeah, we completed the Star Wars match. Of course, the grind would have been way worse without a 4 times XP on. Now, of course, for all of these challenges, we're not going to have 4 times XP. Because we're of course going to do the other classes as well. And White Mage is technically done. But we did it on PC, of course, back because we had Mixer, we mastered all of the PC. And of course, I got all of them on console as well and stuff like that. It was a lot to be able to earn the trophies and all stuff like that, but just because of the easy recording, it's so much easier to record on the console than it is on PC. On PC, it is more annoying and stuff like that. But yeah, and you know, I don't remember how high we grind and stuff like that, because on the PC I could technically finish up that challenge and just go and like defeat chaos and stuff like that. But yeah, you know, the whole point is to defeat the Warmech to show that it's possible to defeat the Warmech as well. Stuff like that, but yeah. But hey, we might just do the White Mage challenge then on this and stuff like that, because now I know more and stuff like that as well, so we can do a much more cleaner White Mage challenge because we know a bunch of stuff. Yeah. But the next challenge is probably going to be like, you might say that, oh, it's better to do all of the challenges first, all of the, you know, the thief only challenge, and you know, like the thief only challenge is left, Black Mage only challenge is left, and then warrior only challenge. Now the thief, of course, becomes the ninja, and the Black Mage becomes the Black Wizard. Result, the White Mage become the White Wizard. And of course, Red Mages will become the Red Wizard. We still have done like a Red Mage on the challenge. The Red Mages are interesting. They can use both Black and White magic, but they cannot use the highest level spells. But I believe that when they become the Wizard, they can use slightly bit higher. So that normally I believe they max out at level 4 spells. I think it is, or maybe level 3 spells is the maximum that they can get. But then I believe they can get up a little bit higher. The highest right is level, 8 spells? It's highest. I forget exactly what is highest. Did we get a trophy, by the way, on Kill Chaos? I forgot if that trophy popped or not, but otherwise the trophy should pop after this. Yeah. And we still need to hunt down the things in the Mystery and stuff that as well. But I believe that it saves, or it technically does like a save after you've beaten the, after you've done this. So we can use, we can use leave the final dungeon and stuff that. And go back and try to use the things that we missed. Because of that. Because I'm pretty certain that it's going to be near the sea, or, I would say you just need to look up where those final two enemies are instead of just trying to go on the map and like try to search for them and stuff like that. So. Now it is a bit weird that they do know that there is no trophy for defeating Warmech and stuff like that. That's a bit of a disappointment, to be honest. Of that. I would also say, because, for example, like I know that you can patch in trophies, for example, in other patches, so that you don't need to make it so that other trophies affect like the platinum. So you could have like patch something, and then have trophies for that. Because I definitely, in Final Fantasy 1, I definitely would have added beating Warmech be a trophy, reach level 99 on every character. So that, then I would have like a trophy also for beating it with all White Mages, and it would count also with White Wizard and stuff like that, of course. So, right, yeah. You might say, oh, it's only because you're doing these challenges. No, because you could do these challenges even back on the NES, it was viable and stuff like that. And I think also on the NES it was even more viable, because I believe there were certain combinations of weapons that you could use in the NES version that you cannot use here. That it's more strict here. I'm pretty certain that on the White Wizard you could use, I know that you can use Masamune and stuff that, but I mean, Masamune is of course the strongest weapon. They can do like heavy equipment and stuff like that. But yeah. But one thing I should have paid attention to when I did the White Mage only challenge on PC was checking who was getting like the highest strength and stuff like that, and then putting a melee weapon on them and stuff like that. So. Sure, like Holy is a good spell and everything, but like when you cast Holy on Warmech, and Warmech has very high magic defense, that's really bad. But yeah. But next challenge is going to be the impossible challenge and stuff that, I mean, technically we could have time to maybe upload it today, stuff that, because this was 3 parts that we recorded. I think it was stuff that, in this final part is not going to be that long. Stuff that. Depending on how long, of course, this final text is now, stuff like that, yeah. So this kind of where this whole background comes from, like going to space and stuff like that, how they're doing certain endings of certain arguments, yeah, because it was in the second game where they actually made it different and stuff like that, yeah. The second game is actually very interesting, because the final boss can actually be rather rough. Because the final boss actually heals himself when he attacks you, and his physical attack hits insanely freaking hard and stuff like that. And I believe you need to, I forgot if you could stack buffs into the same buff. That is, like, can you just protect yourself a bunch of time and stuff like that to get like high physical defense, because his attack is physical. Stuff like that, yeah. That was the question. Of course, yes, you can, like, for example, the run that I did on the final boss, I did it as spellcasters, which was rather bad, because I could have used equipped all the Kenny armor on one character and stuff like that, yeah. Of course, a lot of gear into that has very specific things to it. But the avoid treasure chest that I was missing in Flynn, and there is a thing that I can inspect in a certain person's house, and then it says that, oh, nothing, blah blah blah, something, or whatever, right? And I think that you're somehow supposed to know, or you're supposed to be told by a character somewhere that there is something about his room or whatever, and stuff like that, which I guess lead to those mainly treasure chests, because I've gotten all the treasure chests in the castle. Yeah. And maybe it's something that you can only get the first time you visit Set Town or whatever, right? When you go when you go to Flynn earlier in the game. And there's a lot of final text in this. One thing that I would have wished that they would have added is for example, it would have been really fun if they could have added like the NES graphics, or at least have an option to play with like the original like translation and stuff. That two things. Yes, still have the pixel graphics, but have like the original translation and the original balancing of things and stuff like that. Or maybe have a mode where you can play with the NES graphics, but you can still have like the auto combat. Like it can look like the NES graphics, but otherwise it would work the same basically. It would be the NES graphics, but it would be this translation and everything like that, you know. And you know, the characters would attack, you know, the way they do here instead of how they did in the original and stuff like that. Just that the NES graphics should be an option. I mean, if they would have done this like an ultimate version, then they should have had also be able to use like the PSP graphics and stuff like that. Not the PSP, but the PlayStation or the PlayStation 1, because I had that game somewhere, the Final Fantasy, like, it was either called Origins or it was called like Legends, something like that, you know, because it was Final Fantasy 1 and Final Fantasy 2, like specifically the like real Final Fantasy 2, of course, and not the Final Fantasy 4. Yeah. I actually forgot that on the PlayStation also Final Fantasy 6 actually came out. Stuff like that, and that actually had a cutscene, which it does not have on the SNES, of course. But otherwise, there was no difference really, I think. Oh, no. Is it one of these where it just, yeah, 10? So do I need to press something, or will it just... Yeah, okay. Save complete data, saves, yes. Prophecy foretold. Okay. And we can check the bestiary out. And we're missing 7 enemies. So we're missing number 51, number 53. So Ankeg is that. Piran is that. So it's either gonna be in the... that's Ötan, so that's in the fireplace. But it can also be in that forest over there. So this might be in the forest. And then 53 is definitely gonna be in the water. 58 is one devil. So it could be in the volcano. It could be volcano or the water. Volcano or water. For those two at least. Or 3 enemies. 3 enemies could either be in the water or where the volcano is. Spectre. This goes in the Ice Cavern. Dark Wizard also in the Ice Cavern, so an enemy that we probably have forgotten in the Ice Cavern. Where's King Mummy? King Mummy is in... Where's that? Is that the sea place? A sandworm is sandworm. Sandworm is in a lot of places. King. I think all of those are... yeah, I think that's Water Dungeon. Maybe. Oh. Yeah, so I need to eventually go and just check those out. I'm just checking if we get anything here. I need all this. Alright, then I actually put you here. And I put us at the level we are, yeah. We have the access to massive now. I mean, that's something at least. Okay, so I'm just checking if anything changes with what we can have equipped. That is a bit sad that you only get one diamond omelet and stuff that, but you don't get more and stuff like that. Yeah. But yeah, this has been it for this time. Stuff that, like, pretty much done with challenge, but yeah, but I'm definitely gonna try and fill out the beast there at some point and stuff that, but of course it seems like it's gonna be doable, but I'm gonna have to write down specifically the enemies that I'm missing and stuff that on a piece of paper or something like that, like where I can find them and stuff that, so I can easily grab them for so I can get the platinum trophy and stuff that, yeah. But yeah, so next challenge is probably going to be the impossible challenge and stuff that, but we will see, and stuff that, because otherwise, like, in the comment section of this video specifically, right, on this finale video, you can put down, like, do you want thief/ninja next? Because I say slash because you upgrade into ninjas. Red mage, which becomes red wizard. Black mage, which becomes black wizard. And warrior, which becomes so that. Because the white mage, of course, we will do last, of course, if that is the case, but yeah. So you can, tell me in the comments down below if you either want one of those or if you want the impossible challenge. So the impossible challenge would basically be that you would set all of these, the boost here, you would have all of these set to 0, which would mean that you receive 0 XP and 0 Gil in the battles and stuff like that. And yeah, and that would of course change things tremendously and stuff like that. And of course, still you could still receive Gil, of course, by selling stuff. Selling stuff is a way to receive Gil, but then it's like okay, you're locked at level 1. Like, if nobody character has particularly high HP at level 1, I think it's only the warrior that might have over 100 HP, or the right, and we have seen like attacks that is doing like, even when we are this equipped on our characters right here. Right, we have 43 defense there, for example. Now if I remove everything here, or I remove the ones that I can end up with 50 defense on the main character and stuff that, by not using the ribbon. So I could get up to 50 defense, but 50 defense is still not very, very high at all. Of course you have to realize that we're not using a super good arms thing, because I believe that there are better arms that we can technically use. Of course, Mage shield would be plus 15 defense. Diamond helm would be plus 8. Got diamond armor and dragon mail is plus 42 in defense as well. So, right, and then diamond gloves is plus 8, which is the same as the protect ring. So, and what are those great? And 400 ruby armlet, by the way. How much defense is it on the diamond armlet? That's still 34, so it is still lower than that thing, so yeah. But yeah. So I hope you all have enjoyed this and stuff that, so. The impossible challenge, of course, could be good. But I don't know how doable it will be, of course, if it will be very doable. But yeah. I hope you all have enjoyed this finale. And stuff that we defeat the chaos. We also have defeated Warmech and stuff that, which is really great. Warmech only having 2000 HP, so we use one shot here and stuff that. And with Soldo with it, we only have one character left. That's so yeah, because yeah. And still it's crazy, right? Like level 99 on Galef now, level 98 on Zelda and stuff that. 85 on Sabin and Yang, because we kill off basically Yang first. And then we kill up Sabin eventually, and then we were used to using Cell and Galef. And then of course eventually Cell died as well, and then I used let Galef be only song and stuff like that, and Lieutenant and stuff like that. Yeah. But Chaos Run probably would have been a fast place to do with that than doing it at that bridge place, but yeah. But keep in mind, of course, on the other challenges, we might not run with 4 times XP, we might run with default XP, but that depends on what characters we do it with. Because again, there are going to be characters that are going to be pretty level dependent and stuff like that. But then there are also the characters aren't going to be as much. Thief, I know, really kind of need the levels, but then because 4 times is just so insane because it just makes the early parts of the game so easy and stuff like that. Except of course we had problems with the Mars key, but that was more just because we didn't buy antidote because we were being stupid and stuff like that. But yeah, I hope you all enjoy this and I see you all next time.